If you've been struggling with your fitness journey, whether that be struggling with your diet or going to the gym consistently or continuously changing your routine, then this is the video for you. I'm going to be going through all the possible reasons on why people are inconsistent in the first place. I'm going to be going through the solutions that you can use for yourself to maximize the likelihood of you doing everything correctly. Firstly, what makes people inconsistent in the first place? The most common thing for most people is they depend on motivation rather than dedication, or they only do the habits they need to do when they feel like doing it. The biggest problem with this, of course, is majority of the time you're not going to feel like doing the things that you know are going to benefit you. Most people aren't willing to get uncomfortable for the things they want to do. They only do it when they feel like they've been slacking a lot. A common one is like when people have New Year's resolutions, which I find silly, because they're only waiting for a day to do it because they don't have the discipline to actually consistently do it. For the first 2-3 weeks, they grind extremely hard. They go every day training very hard. Then once the hype dies down, they reset back to the mindset they were at. No matter how hard you're trying, like it's like a band, right? You got your start point here. This is like your perspective and mindset, and then this is like the results, right? Your results are only going to be as far as your mindset and your discipline and your perspective on yourself. So even if you got let's just say something bad happens, you feel like training a lot, you're training, making progress, but if this doesn't move, it's going to snap back to this point. So even if you go through a New Year's resolution, you feel motivated, week 1 you make progress, week 2 you make progress, week 3 you make progress. Because this hasn't moved, it's always going to go back. The solution instead is to move this forward. So that's going to be your mindset. So you need to have a different perspective on how making progress even works in the first place. You don't technically make progress from doing the thing, but you don't actually make progress. You don't make long-lasting progress from doing the actual thing. It's about viewing yourself as that thing already. So instead of just saying, I'm this unfit guy who's trying to get fit, you have to view yourself as an athlete. When you already view yourself as an athlete, you're going to automatically do the things an athlete does. You're going to automatically have a routine, stay consistent, work extremely hard. This now is the other way around. So remember what I said. It's always going to go back, no matter what. So you're here right now. This is your results, and this is your mindset, your new mindset. No matter what you do, as long as you keep this mindset here, it's always going to go back. You're always going to. So now you're automatically making progress. This is how it is for me. Now it's like I feel uncomfortable not working out now. It's not a challenge at all. It's like it feels like a mandatory part of the day. It's like brushing your teeth now. Hopefully view yourself as hygienic, right? So your mindset for hygiene is here. Now, if you don't brush your teeth, you're here now. If you don't brush your teeth, you're here, right? And I was like, because you already view yourself as a hygienic guy, you're of course gonna brush your teeth, shower, do all that. You don't need to motivate yourself to do this. This is already how you are. So there's no need to motivate yourself. Another reason why people are inconsistent is because the way they've set up their life, it makes it hard for them to be consistent. They'll put themselves in a position where it takes an hour to get to the gym, it takes an hour to get back. Your food's not ready, you don't know what to do, you have to think about what to do. You don't think in advance, so now you're just confused, don't know what to eat. You go to the gym, you haven't got anything set in place, so you feel lost. So you don't really. It feels like a deterrent for you to go. And first and foremost, you need to already know what you're doing before you do it. You're not gonna find success in nothing if you don't have a plan already. So it doesn't make sense to just go to the gym and then try and guess what you want to do. It's not gonna work. In the beginning, that will work just to get you used to like going in the gym. But after that, you obviously need to find some sort of routine, or you're going to feel lost, and then you're not going to want to do it anymore. You need to make going as easy as possible. So one thing you can do, this is a bit extreme, but like if you got a car, then it'll be way faster to go to the gym, or you can bring the gym to you. So make a home gym. If you don't have the money for that, then do calisthenics. So there's never an excuse. If I don't have money, there's 3 ways to do it. If you don't have time, you can do it at home. There shouldn't be any excuses. It's an is a human thing to exercise, bro. There's no excuse for not exercising. Another thing to make it a lot easier is just get friends involved. Everything, basically anything you do becomes more fun if you have a friend involved. If I had a friend right now making this video, it would be a better video. It would be more fun to make the video. We would be hyping each other up, like in general. Like I don't know about you, but when you work with a friend, everything's more fun. So if your friend at the gym and he calls you and he's like, yo, you wanna go gym? It's gonna be a lot harder to say no than if there's like no one there. Because me personally, I do work a lot harder when I'm working with a friend. They know your limits, so if you're slacking, they're gonna know. They're gonna force you to either do this set again, do another rep or whatever. So yeah, and it does create a healthy competition, especially if he's on a similar level. The best case scenario is if you're here, he's like slightly above you. I'd say that's even better than you being slightly above him, because now it's like, oh wait, I need to catch up. I can't let him beat me. So it creates a stronger incentive to want to train. Very quickly, guys, I have a goal to reach 100k subscribers, and 98% of you guys aren't subscribed. It would make my day if you guys could subscribe. So what can you do to actually become consistent? I kind of already said it, but I'm just going to go over it quickly. The first point is you need to realize you can't depend on motivation if you want to get consistent in anything. Because motivation, it goes up and down. Motivation is dependent on the outside things. Maybe something bad happened to you, you feel motivated. Something good happened, you feel motivated. So you can't control what's outside of you. You have to. Yeah, motivation is only there because of things that happen outside you. Maybe you just randomly woke up and wanted to go. But there's going to be days where you randomly wake up and you can't be asked. Not even necessarily because you're tired from the day before. Maybe you just don't feel like going, man. But the funny thing is, when you do go, even when you don't feel like it, you feel better about yourself. It's like when you do something you know you shouldn't do, it's like you're enjoying the thing, but you subconsciously know you're kind of ruining your life slowly. But when it's the other way around, you do something you don't want, you know you're getting what you want in the long term. So you may like be tired and your muscles are hurting when you're there, but you subconsciously know that you're getting better each day. So you just keep that in mind. Second thing is you need to ask yourself how badly you actually want it, because I can't force you to like want it, man. I don't know how to explain it. There's certain people where, let's say you have a business, right, and you're doing really good and you want to get someone on it. There's certain people where you can give them the whole blueprint, you can tell them everything they need to do, but the second they hit an obstacle or difficulty, they're like, no, I don't want to do it. You can't really like get someone to want to do something. It's either they want to do it or they don't. So the same applies with yourself in this. If you don't really want it, I don't really know what to tell you, if I'm being honest. I'd love to say like, yeah, just do this thing if you don't really want it. But me personally, the things I don't want to do, I don't do them. Not necessarily you don't feel like doing it, but you don't like care about it. Like, imagine if I didn't care about muscle, I didn't care about results, I literally wouldn't be going. It's either you care about the result of the thing or you enjoy it intrinsically. But if you're watching this video, you don't enjoy it intrinsically yet. The longer you do something, even if at first you don't enjoy it, but you know it's good for you, you do eventually grow to love that thing. You grow to like appreciate it because you know how much it's given you. Thirdly, remember what I was talking about in the New Year's resolution, right? They'll set this crazy target, I want to do this and that. 3 weeks in, they'll burn out. Another reason for that is because they set targets that are too ambitious. Not that the target is too ambitious, but they give themselves too much work to do each day. The amount of work you need to give yourself is the amount of work you can do on a bad day. On the worst possible day, you should be able to do this. So imagine if you're relatively fit, right? And you could do like 300 push-ups in a day. You could do it, but like even on a bad day, you feel a little bit sick, you're sore from the previous day, you know you can do 100, right? The target should be 100 every day. It shouldn't be 300 every single day, then 7,000 pull-ups, because you can do that on day one, right? But bro, you're not doing that like consistently, man. You're gonna fall off. You're gonna grow to hate it. You're gonna think this is what you have to do in order to make progress. But no, you just made your target too big. So now you put yourself off of it basically. The last thing is to get your friends on it for a sense of accountability and competition. I already spoke about this, but of course, your progress is 100% going to be faster. Your growth is definitely going to be quicker if you have friends to work out with. And if you want to take it to the next level, you can get a personal trainer. He's going to force you, he's going to call you, he's going to say, where are you? He's going to tell you the perfect form, he's going to give you a routine, he's going to do everything for you. So that's going to be even faster than having friends. But yeah, if you wanted to do that, then if you wanted to maximize the results, then that would be the way to go. Thank you guys very much for watching till the end of the video. If you did enjoy this video, please consider liking and subscribing, as I have a goal to hit 100,000 subscribers. Again, thank you very much.